She got horrible smirk on face and nodding at Harry. Exposed signs the Duke under control for words. Prince Harry has been criticized for voicing his support for war-torn Ukraine while attending a navel-gazing award ceremony in Hollywood with celebrities, as one royal historian urged more action and fewer words from the Duke of Sussex. Prince Harry voiced his concern and solidarity for the Ukrainian people when he attended the NAACP awards ceremony in Hollywood last weekend. The Duke of Sussex told the packed room of celebrities that the people in Ukraine urgently need our continued support as a global community. However, royal historian Dr Tessa Dunlop has said that while Harry is often a force for good, his Ukrainian intervention came across as insensitive and navel-gazing. Dr Dunlop said on MailPlus's Palace Confidential that Harry and Meghan Markle were a little behind the curve this week. "I honestly have no issue with the couple, I believe they do fantastic job," she remarked. "With this honor, they have undoubtedly been recognized for their efforts. But I found the whole Hollywood aspect of the event, given what was going on in Ukraine, a bit insensitive. That is not their fault, that is Hollywood in its own kind of love bubble." Host Joe Elvin said, "But they could have had a word about it maybe." The royal commentator responded, "They could have toned it down a bit because there was Harry in his tux and he went 'We all stand by Ukraine.' I thought I want you to do more in this instance, Harry. Give us something. A lot of people are feeling impotent, and it felt fewer words and more action in this moment I wanted from Harry." There he was slightly navel-gazing, saying he was meant to be with his wife because together they understand injustice and they listen to people who are not listened to. It jarred for me, slightly. Although I think they are generally a force for the good, it felt like they were behind the curve on this. Harry and Meghan were not the only royals to speak up about Ukraine. The sad events in Ukraine caused the Cambridges to offer their support, which Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky congratulated them for. The Prince of Wales and the Duchess of Cornwall, who visited the Ukrainian Catholic Cathedral in London this week, also made the issue a priority in their work. Charles said he has been deeply moved by the bravery of Ukrainians faced with terrible aggression from Russia. The Daily Mail's royal editor Rebecca English said, "The Prince of Wales spent the weekend locked in talks with his advisors about how to express the anguish that he like everyone else feels at what he is seeing unfold in Ukraine, but also what he could do to help practically." Previously, the Queen and the royal family have been savaged by a royal expert over the level of cruelty that they showed Prince Harry. Former BBC royal correspondent Peter Hunt has claimed the royal family should have been more flexible towards the Duke of Sussex after the fallout from his sensational interview with Oprah Winfrey. He said the institution failed to understand what an asset they lost when Meghan Markle left for California. Speaking to the Irish Times, Mr. Hunt believes the royal family could have done more to accommodate Prince Harry and his wife Meghan Markle. He said, "Meghan was able to give a speech in South Africa about being a woman of color who entered an institution that, to survive and prosper, needs to continue being the head of state in several other realms which are Commonwealth countries, and it failed to do enough to keep her within the institution. I mean, it's an institution that adjusts and makes things up as it goes along. There's a flag up, there's a flag down. They can adjust their history when they need to.